So speech recognition is very cool. Let's just edit this file. So we have this file here. Let's go to my website. So this is actually web speech recognition API which works on websites as well. So we will use that in our app. So there are a few things you may have to do. So first, we don't have to install anything, which is cool. It's the web speech API which Cordova is built on. It runs in a web browser or web view in your phone. So we'd have nothing to install. But what we do have to do, we have to enable the permissions in the app to allow the microphone. So what you're gonna have to do, you copy that code. There should be a config file in your project folder. Edit that. Then you come up here and it said to paste it. Oh, you have to paste that in this line here. Paste that. And you also have to paste this in your config file for Android. It may be a bit different for iOS, but this is all you have to do. Save that. So this config XML file, basically you can define different things, set your icon and the name of your app, the ID of your app, the version, and once we have that, we are good to go. And the good thing about this API is that it works offline. I found the other API, this one doesn't work offline, but anyway, this one is nice, works without any internet connection. So after that, now we can use this. So let's just copy that, see how it works. So let's just paste that in here for now. Alright, so we need to put this in the script. And let's neaten that up. Okay, so now we have this. We just copy this code. And this part is HTML. So essentially all we have to do, define a variable, a normal variable called recognition. We assign recognition a new WebKit speech recognition object. We don't have to worry too much about the code, just copy it and use it. We just need to know how to use it. Recognition.onResult. So essentially this will call a function that you assign it each time it gets a speech result, and basically it gets an event which will store what you have said. So basically we check to see if something was said. So this is actually an array. Event.results, we check the array length. So if it's greater than 0, we know something was said. Then we say, well, I say var, we set a variable heard equal to event.results 0, 0. So this is really an array, and we just go at the 0 position dot transcript, and we get the whatever was said. So everything you need to know is stored in this variable, and you can alert I heard whatever. And we also on error, so in case your microphone isn't enabled or for some reason, we also get an alert if there's a microphone, if there's a speech recognition error for some reason, we get what that error message will be, which is useful for debugging and to let the user know what the error, that there is an error as well. Okay. So let's try that out, see how that works. So this doesn't actually work in the emulator. When I try to debug it, I see I get an error message, cannot find the WebKit speech recognition. Maybe the emulator is different, but anyway, when you try it on your real phone, it works. So we launch the app, we click to start listening, then we get a speech recognition error. Not allowed, so the microphone is not enabled. So we press back on our phone, we hold down the app icon button, then we tap app info, then we tap app permissions, we slide the toggle to enable the microphone now for our app. Back, then we relaunch the app, we click to start listening. Hello world, testing 1 2 3, and then we get an alert with what I have said. Alright, so because this is a web API as well, this will work as is in a browser. That's the beauty of this. So you have to allow your microphone, testing 1 2 3, and it says what I have said. And in addition to that, if you host this on a free website with free web hosting services, it may be an unsecure website. So what you have to do is so for example, if I try to use the speech recognition, it gives me an error, occurring recognition not allowed. So to enable this, you can just go and copy this link into your web browser, copy, and paste and go. So in secure origins, treated as secure. So then you can paste your website link in here in your browser, enable it, and you will have to relaunch Chrome. And then when you get back to your website, your microphone will work now. Allow. Testing.
I did not understand you.
Right, so now it says testing. However, I host my site on this version of my site on a secure network, so you can see it's a secure it's a different free web host, but it's secure. So this one doesn't require you to do that extra step, which is good. Hello world.
I did not understand you.
So that's just something to note. Your users don't necessarily want to have to allow an insecure website in here. But yeah, that's just something to know. It's cool, it works on a real website as well. It's a web API. I'm going to show you how to use voice commands. So this variable here actually stores a string. This returns a string that we can manipulate using string methods. So on my website in JavaScript notes, I can just go search for string methods, and I can scroll down here, and we have the search string method. There are others, but this one I find is the most useful for this. So essentially, how to use it, you just put .search, it's a built-in string method, and you put the string inside quotes that you want to search for. And if it finds it, it'll return the location, the index where that string was found. If not, it'll return -1. So that's easy. So to use this, all we have to do, we come in here, let me just paste in my code. We can do an if statement. So we can say this variable if heard .search, and we're searching for the word hello. If it's not equal to -1, then we know it found the word hello, and we want it to do this. Maybe I want it to navigate to my website. So we put that inside the if statement. And we can do whatever we want. We could have different voice commands, whatever we wanted. We could maybe turn on the torchlight. Maybe we could use the text-to-speech to get it to talk back to you. Maybe we could have a voice assistant. So this is cool. So let's see how that will work. Save that. Let's just see how it looks quickly in the browser. Hello? Hello, world, how are you doing? So it tells me what I said, and it will find this hello in here, and it navigated to my website because I had that in the if statement. So that's really cool. And you can do that in the mobile app as well.